Welcome to Doug in Exile. I'm Doug. You know, I've talked a lot about how the Twitter files that Elon Musk, Matt Taibbi have done is the biggest news breakthrough of the last year at the very least. And it just keeps on going. Matt Taibbi is one of the journalists who got brought before our government to be cross-examined.
First of all, I didn't know that the IRS visited people's homes. Don't they usually send a letter, contact your accountant or lawyer?
Who did the IRS visit? While Matt Taibbi is being cross-examined by Congress, the IRS pays a visit to his house. Here's the tweet by Jim Jordan. Democrats demanded that Matt Taibbi, an American journalist, reveal his sources at a congressional hearing. And while they were doing that, an IRS agent visited his house. Be afraid.
Everything we know about it, Sean, is it's very rare. Yeah, they usually call your accountant, call you, first send you a letter. But as you pointed out, while he's testifying, award-winning journalist, New York Times bestseller, testifying in front of Congress on the weaponization of the federal government, testifying in that committee hearing, Democrats are asking him who his sources are, violating the First Amendment, attacking the First Amendment. While all that's going on, guess what? The IRS is knocking on his door.
This is just triangulating how rare it is, okay? It rarely happens. Even when it rarely happens that they visit your house unannounced, what are the chances of them visiting your home while you're testifying to Congress about government overreach? There he is, Matt Taibbi, the IRS, also known as the Democrat Party, are knocking at his door. I love this tweet on Matt because he was famous for being a really big critic of Republicans, the right, especially Sean Hannity. He mocked, saying to Matt Taibbi, "Are you still a Democrat?" And Matt Taibbi goes, "I'm an independent now." So he's only half-pilled. We'll get him to full-blown conservative, just a few more Democrat shakeups when he starts to see that they're the totalitarians that he always thought were on the right. They're on his left.
Left him a note saying, we'll be back in touch with you after the weekend, on the following Monday.
It only seems like a coincidence if you have to say like, oh, it's a coincidence so you don't look and feel like a complete conspiracy theorist nut job. Because if you start, after a while, the coincidences you start going, what do you mean about government overreach? He's testifying and the IRS visit his house.
Now, maybe this is one big coincidence. I don't know. It sure doesn't seem to be.
Coincidence? Okay. I guess we're going to go with coincidence. Are you convinced? Let me know in the comments.
But it's pretty darn alarming when you think about it happened exactly while the Democrats were going after the First Amendment, asking him questions. We had him in there testifying. The IRS pays a visit to his home. That is scary stuff.
Yeah, and the cameras get shut down right when Epstein, you know.
Now we know that the FBI was meeting weekly with big tech, warning them about, quote, misinformation campaigns, and that those campaigns may be about Joe Biden. They may be about Hunter Biden.
The bottom line is the FBI is politically weaponized. It's being politically manipulated by one party, and then that one party has them straighten out Twitter and has them straighten out online media. We already know from Mark Zuckerberg over at Facebook, he said on the Joe Rogan show that they were getting notes from the FBI who warned them about Hunter's laptop. And he just goes, hey, I comply. I'm just following orders.
This is almost like the IRS under Obama with Lois Lerner and all that happened.
What he's bringing up was when Obama weaponized the IRS with Lois Lerner. What they did was they prevented any charities that had the word patriot in the name. They prevented them from getting 501c3 charitable status. And then all the lefty ones went through, just rocketed through. This is how the government, if you're not careful with power, then political parties will take it and start using it. And that's why in general, we believe in a smaller, limited government, just saying, look, no one has the power because no one can be trusted with their bias. Glad you guys are here to watch. More videos coming. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on a single one. I'm Doug in Exile.